We found a way to customize our own luxurious 30-day retreat in Bali with no outrageous costs, the freedom to do what you want when you want, and a full list of activities and massages, you name it. This is how we did it.
I've been looking for them all my life.
Bali is one of the most unique islands in the world, not just because of its beautiful people, incredible food, crystal clear waters or dense lush jungle, but it's also one of the only places where you can customize your own month-long luxury retreat with just about every activity you can think of. So if you're in need of a break, or like us, need to get your well-being back on track, then here's our guide to one exciting month in Ubud, a holiday like you've never had before.
Are you like us, where you're sick of holidays, where you come back more unhealthy than when you went? The world has changed. People now want to go on more active holidays, and we are the same as well. This, effectively, is a 30-day holiday based on yoga, meditation, and relaxing, and lots of other things as well. Over the last few months, we have gotten ourselves into some very unhealthy habits, so we're using this 30-day break in Bali to break that. Retreats famously cost a lot of money, and you're subject to someone else's schedule to what they think that you should be doing. But we found a way to customize our own retreat that's got way more on offer for a fraction of the cost. So in this video, we'll show you the whole 30 days, from flights to accommodation, all the way through to the schedule, and even food, massages, that sort of thing. And we'll even add in tips and tricks to make sure that this is a 30 days for you to remember. Of course, if you wanted to do this for 2 weeks, you can.
Passengers on Bali Air, flight number 69.
Before you get to Bali, you'll want to think about the flights. It's the hardest part of the whole experience, as for us it took 20 hours to get here from the UK. Book in advance for cheaper flights, and if you're coming from the UK, then it will consist of 2 flights. We went with Cathay Pacific, which we felt went really smoothly, even with the layover in Hong Kong. When you land, you can get a 30-day visa on arrival, which will cost you $35 per person, and then a taxi from the airport to Ubud, which will cost $30 for a 2-hour ride. Most accommodation will let you pre-order or arrange via WhatsApp. On the subject of accommodation, we have stayed in a variety of guest houses here, usually booked through booking.com or Airbnb, but this time round, as it's a 40th birthday celebration, we've splashed out a bit more for a hotel. We contacted the hotel before booking and asked for monthly rates, which we got a great deal on. And don't forget to do the same wherever you end up staying. The reason we chose this hotel was because they had a gym, which isn't that common in Ubud, but as part of this retreat, it was a necessity for us. This accommodation has a lovely room, a swimming pool, a bathtub, and a smart TV. Accommodation in Ubud starts at less than $10 per night, so if you're lucky, you might pick up a steal.
It's very nice.
It can't be just us who are getting loads of spammy emails of late. Like, it seems to be getting worse. And what Janine and I were saying is like, how do these companies get our private email address? Well, we actually found out, and that is why we switched to Proton Mail, who are the sponsors of this video as well. Proton, if you didn't already know, have an incredible reputation for prioritizing people's privacy and security, which in 2025 is a flipping good idea. What Proton do is they supply end-to-end encryption, which means that no one else will be reading your emails other than you and the person that receives it. So unlike some of the other major email platforms, they do not allow third parties to scan, track or spy on your information. That's including corporations who are looking to scan your emails to make better targeted ads, and even government surveillance. Proton will also notify you if they see any of your information or your email address appearing anywhere on the dark web. And with their fish guard protection, they will flag and stop any potential threats to your email inbox. Proton have a really easy migration tool so that you can bring everything over from, say, Gmail, which is what an account that we use as well, over to Proton. But the best part is it's super simple to use, and actually you can sign up to an account for free. But signing up to their premium subscription, you also get access to Proton VPN, which is their virtual private network, which, if you didn't know what it means, basically keeps you protected while surfing online. So take advantage of Proton's awesome service and head to the link in the description of this video or in the pinned comment now. And thank you to Proton for sponsoring this video. Okay, now is the most important part. The glue that holds it all together. The retreat center is right here. It's a place called the Yoga Barn, and it's what makes all of this possible. The Yoga Barn is incredible, and by the name is what they do. You can do yoga classes here all day long, from beginner to advanced, from aerial yoga to acrobatic yoga, from more traditional styles to more modern styles, and everything in between. There's so many yoga classes here throughout the day. It's crazy, from the crack of dawn all the way through to late at night. Not only that, they have meditation classes, once again, traditional, more advanced, pranayama, breath work, that sort of thing. They've got Tai Chi classes, Qigong classes, capoeira classes, you even do martial arts. There's dance classes, you can learn about shamanism and get involved in shamanistic practices. There's voice activation, singing, women's circles, men's circles, tea ceremonies, and so much more. It's ridiculous. There's so many classes on throughout the day. I'm going to show you the schedule now, what it looks like for a whole week, and that's what makes it all possible. And what's even better, and I will say this, Janine and I are not strangers to the Yoga Barn. It's got the best teachers in the whole world, and we know we've done yoga in India and what have you, in ashrams and more authentic places, and their teachers here are world class, not just in yoga but also in meditation and all of the things that are on offer, all the activities and classes and facilitators. It's incredible. It's amazing to have all of this wealth of experience and knowledge at your fingertips. It's what makes all of this possible. It's what makes this all very exciting. It's the reason why Janine flew across the whole world to do it. And they do monthly passes as well, which saves you money. You can also do 20 class passes or singular class passes. But let's go and look at the schedule now. I'll show you.
I'm so excited to be here. I can't believe it. It's like paradise. You're just in the middle of the jungle, and there's like huts and buildings sort of dotted in between all the greenery, and yeah, I mean, it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful place to hang out. And knowing that you've got lots of different yoga and different classes to go to each day, it's just wonderful. And look at this statue, it's really cool. Anyway, let's go and look at the class schedule.
We're just showing how big the schedule is here. Look at all of that. How many classes on per week?
Probably
1,000 classes. 1,000 classes per
Whoa,
week.
that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Unbelievable. So yeah, that's a lot to choose from.
we change the schedule every week.
Every week, something different.
Not completely.
Some change, some not. Yeah. Cool. All right, let's get to class.
Another really good thing about this place is that you don't have to bring any equipment or anything like that. They've got it all for you. So you just come in and you don't have to worry about it being sanitized either. It's all very clean. So yeah, that's really good. Another really cool part of this place, I mean, it's just so gorgeous to look at, but it's their cafe. It's so nice to just sit down, relax. You can buy some food here and have lunch or breakfast, and or you can just come here with a book and just like chill, have a cup of tea, and you get to sit and wait for your class or just relax for the day. It's just a really nice setting to chill out. So, just to explain, the Yoga Barn is a place to come for health and wellness, whether that be in the form of yoga, martial arts, meditation, or enjoying an immersive sound bath. The campus grounds are beautiful, with multiple chill-out areas and a jungle cafe as the central gathering spot. The cost as it stands in 2025 are around $10 or £7 for a drop-in class. But where you really get the value for money is the monthly pass for $180, which is £135. This pass allows you unlimited access to all of the classes, minus the special workshops. For example, the mala making class that we intend to go to, or certain ceremonial events which take place here. We grabbed our monthly pass key fob, which also gives us a discount at the cafe, and prepared ourselves for our first yoga asana class in about a year.
What we try and do is, because we've got 4 weeks, there's no point diving headfirst into it. We don't want any injuries or anything like that. So we go in and do what's called morning flow yoga, which is at the crack of dawn. It's on in a minute actually. And it's a mix of styles. It's a bit more gentle than the other classes that are on. There's some very advanced classes here, and then we'll probably climb up to those more advanced classes because anyone can join any class, and if you can't do it, you just don't do it. But there's some beginners classes as well. So, and if you're completely new to yoga, there's some very, very beginner classes which give you the understanding of what's going on and doing it very, very slowly so you understand. So anyway, morning flow, lots of meditation for this week, and really ease ourselves into it. That's week 1.
This is the schedule for just one of the huts. Just one of them, and there's multiple huts. And we're doing morning flow today. First yoga class in a very long time. Ooh, I hope this goes okay. Okay, so we both survived our first session, admiring the professionalism of the teacher and enjoying kicking off this self-made retreat. There is, however, one thing we need to do to set this month off officially, and that is to set our intentions ceremoniously. No retreat is worth their salt unless it kicks off with a cacao ceremony. Unfortunately, ceremonial grade cacao is grown and sold here in Bali. Without getting into it too much, cacao is chocolate in its raw form, known to be medicinal in parts of the world. It's also used as a heart opener, which in this case helps set your intentions in a more powerful way. The basics for doing your own cacao ceremony are to experience gratitude and, using the taste and smell of the cacao, lodge yourself in the present moment, then set your intention. The rest of the week has consisted mainly of morning flow yoga sessions to ease us in and lots of meditation classes. We have found ourselves drawn to a practice called yoga nidra, which in our opinion is one of the most healthy and powerful forms of meditation that everyone can do in daily life. Nidra actually means sleep. So you lie down whilst being given a specific guided meditation, and the idea is for 1 hour you stay in the special healing place between awake and asleep. So much compelling research is being done into yoga nidra, and the benefits are undeniable and include reducing blood pressure, lowering cortisol levels, and improving heart rate variability, to name a few. For me, I have found no practice better for reducing my anxiety. It's also fantastic if you have sleep troubles, as they say now that 10 minutes of yoga nidra is equivalent to 1 hour of sleep, and we can fully believe it as we have seen notable improvements from doing it every day. Okay, so the laundry situation. You're obviously going to be here for a month, which is a long time, and you will need to wash your clothes. So you don't have to worry and pack a whole month's worth of clothes. There are laundry places here, and they're pretty good as well. So we've got 2.5 kilos now. We're about to drop it off, so let's go and see how much it costs.
Caught up in reminiscing, you wind up going missing. So I keep rolling on, rolling till the break of day. I keep rolling on.
2.6 kilos, no iron, but you can iron if you want it.
So everything would be 31,200.
So what's that?
31,200, so that's £1.50.
From UK?
Yeah. So they send you a WhatsApp when it's done, so you just know, then you can come and collect it, which is amazing. So it's done in less than 24 hours.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you, bye. Amazing laundry service. £1.50 for 2.5 kilos of laundry. And we get a text the next day. And they're so lovely in there as well. So yeah, happy with that. So when it comes to food, the first thing we will mention is that with it being the tropics and it being 30 degrees most days, you will need to stay hydrated. The good news is there are fresh coconuts everywhere, which are full of electrolytes, and you can pick them up all over Ubud very cheaply.
So coconuts are an absolute staple, as they are in all tropical places, but I want to show you our food staples whilst we're out here doing this month-long retreat. And for us, it's got to tick a couple of boxes. First one, it's got to be tasty, obviously. Secondly, it's got to be low cost, affordable, budget friendly. And we also like the local food. So basically, if you go local in Indonesia, you're going to be going very, very low cost, amongst one of the lowest cost countries for eating we've ever been in. And it just so happens that Indonesian food is fantastic. And there are two places nearby, the Yoga Barn and Accommodation, that do, I mean, they're all over Indonesia and in Ubud and everywhere, but they do all you can eat buffets, and they're completely plant-based as well. So I'm going to show you both of those now to show you what you're up against. This one here is a little bit more niche because it's completely plant-based and gluten-free and very clean food as well, but really, really good. So we'll show you that now and how much that costs, and then I'll show you one that's a little bit different but also even cheaper than this one. So let's go.
Sapadilla Sorbo Bali is $4 or £3 per person for an all-you-can-eat buffet. They have everything from soup and salad to a large selection of mains, including various tempeh and tofu dishes, curries, gado-gado vegetables, mushroom dishes, and bean chili. They even have sweets and cakes to eat after. The food here is very tasty and healthy, and the people who run it are super friendly and welcoming too.
So that's buffet number one. Trust me, there's loads of buffets all everywhere. There's even completely plant-based buffets like this, quite a few of them, but we're just showing you two of our favourites. And this is the second one now. This is a little different, but it's a lot lower cost. Really delicious food. A little bit less healthy, probably. A little bit more oil involved, but still really, I would say, made on whole food ingredients and what have you. And yeah, this is what they've got on offer.
This restaurant is called Nine Angels and offers a variation of delicious Indonesian plant-based buffet items. It's a pay per spoon costing 6,000 Indonesian rupiah per scoop, which is about 25 pence or 35 cents. So a huge plate of food can easily cost less than $3. It has an honesty pay scheme, and you need to do your own washing up at the sink, which is a small price to pay for delicious local food at a very low cost. We know we're on a retreat here in Bali, but in all honesty, wherever we travel, we also love the food adventure side of things. And Bali is one of the most incredible places for eating in the world. From the most beautiful smoothie and Buddha bowls, curries, colourful desserts, and all sorts of weird and wonderful things we haven't tried before.
So I really want a foot massage, but Janine says I can't have one because my feet are too rough. What do you think?
They're proper rough.
So I'm gonna she suggested I get a foot scrub, then I can have a foot massage. Foot scrub, here we go.
Look at those horrible things. I'm just treating myself to a massage for an hour. Foot massage in Bali, we've seen it around here for 60,000 rupiah, which is the equivalent of about £3.
Less than £3.
Or less than £3 for 1 hour. So it's very, very cheap and very good. As this is home of the famous Balinese massage, it makes it a major part of the whole retreat. We have regular massages whilst we are here, the foot massage costing as little as $4 for 1 hour, and an hour full body massage costing less than $10. You are honestly spoilt for choice here of massages to choose from and where to have them. Our tip is that the cheaper ones aren't always the worst, and the expensive ones aren't always the best. Just shop around. Okay, end of week 1. Roundup. Yes, so it hasn't actually gone to plan this week. It's been a really amazing week. Nothing like too disastrous, but we've been really struggling actually. We've been struggling with jet lag. Obviously it's 8 hours behind in the UK, so out here we're getting up in the morning when people back home are going to bed, and we have found that so difficult. It's kind of changed the way we've been doing things. So we wanted to go to yoga like throughout the day and really sort of enjoy that and the meditations and stuff, but we've had to really step up the exercise in the gym, and we've been accidentally missing a couple of random morning yogas because we've been awake at night and we haven't made it in so early in the morning. So what we've been doing is doing some more gym workouts here, and then going in and doing like afternoon yoga, which is okay. We've actually been doing Pilates for the first time. I dragged Liam along, and he really enjoyed it. So did I. And I didn't realise Pilates was so difficult. So yeah, we both really enjoyed that. And we've just been concentrating on tiring ourselves out so we can actually fall asleep at night. Because the first couple of days we were just like, I was sat up wide awake. It was awful for hours. It was just, yeah, it's not good. It kind of left us feeling really empty inside. So yeah, we sort of struggled with that. So moving forward, I think the jet lag's gone now, which is great. Moving forwards, we're going to now step up the yoga and try to do a more strenuous class. The morning flow is just a really lovely way to start your day. So I'm not going to give them up completely, but week 2, I think I'm going to start doing more like hardcore classes if I can handle it. So we'll see. The days and weeks started to fly past for us, which is why we think it's essential to start the day early, so as to get as much out of the experience as possible. The good news is that the aches and pains of the first week of yoga, you start to look forward to it, and we even started throwing in tougher sessions with stricter teachers. Doing yoga once or twice a day, you start seeing improvements quite quickly. And with the daily meditations, sound healing and breath work, you definitely notice your mind quietening. But it's not all work and no play. Liam's 40th birthday came around, and this is a good point to tell you about other stuff you can do in Ubud whilst you're here, as all good retreats have other activities on offer. Around Liam's birthday, we went out and celebrated eating at his favourite restaurant here in Ubud. But on the day, first we joined in on a class to make a mandala necklace out of rudraksha seeds. These seeds are tied into yoga and grow on a tree in India and here in Bali. Studies show they have an effect on the body's electromagnetism, and they are also believed to have cosmic powers. I got Liam a piece of moldavite for his birthday, which is a 15 million year old green crystal that formed after a meteor struck Earth. It's believed to be the most powerful crystal on Earth, as it contains both a fusion of outer space fragments and matter from this planet. We were really pleased with the finished results. After having our necklaces blessed, we then got ready and went out into town.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
After a couple of happy hour cocktails at Mingle in Ubud, we took a Grab, which is like an Uber and involves you hopping on the back of a scooter. We went to the Plant Bistro, just a little out of town. It's a popular, fully plant-based Italian restaurant with Italian owners, the best pizza and pasta in town, and incredible desserts. We went with our newly found friend, who is also on his own pseudo retreat, and had a great time. The following night we took it a little easier and went to the local cinema.
Something you can do that's not yoga based for a bit of in your free time is they've got a cinema here in Ubud which plays like multiple films during the day, every single day, and at the weekend they play sort of more like Hollywoody type films, arty films, independent films. It's really good. It's 50k to enter, which is about £2, $3, and you get that money off any food that you buy in there, and the place is completely plant-based, completely vegan, so all vegan menus. So it's amazing. It's something that we do every single week here.
As a special treat for Liam's birthday, we took the free shuttle bus to the Pyramids of Chi, which are just outside Ubud, right in the jungle. And as the name suggests, they are pyramids, coming to the people who built them in a dream. They are designed to amplify the most incredible sound healing experience into the full body by lying in the pyramid on a waterbed with a vibrating machine to coordinate with the live music playing in the pitch black. The only light, however, is a sort of LED strobe light that flashes in sequence in your closed eyes to the music. The result is like taking LSD without taking LSD. Strong visuals of kaleidoscopic levels that last for 1 hour. They call it an LSV experience, which stands for light, sound and vibration. It was the most surreal experience we might have ever had, and would recommend it to everyone on this customised retreat. So what do you reckon, Liam?
Oh man, that was just so bizarre. Brilliant. like a very, very trippy experience. The most trippy experience I think I've ever had.
Yeah, same. If that sounds a bit too trippy, but you still want to do something a little out there, in Canggu, near the beach, has a flotation tank that we have used before and it's really good. In brief, you are in water so salty that you float in a dark chamber, feeling like you might be floating in space. It's a very profound healing experience, and we loved it. All around town and almost every night at the yoga barn, you will find live music everywhere. We particularly like the Kirtan events, which is audience participation. The musician sings, then the crowd sings it back. It's what's known as Bhakti Yoga, and is honestly such a wonderful experience that you need to do to know what we are talking about. It's usually paired with some of that delicious Bali ceremonial cacao.
Now the fire of Shiva is asking each one of us to rise up and stand up.
Not our cup of tea so much, but it's definitely popular amongst many, including solo travellers. Ecstatic dance is conscious dancing, like a nightclub, but with no drugs or alcohol. The experience is completely different to what you might think, and it's very much about releasing your inhibitions and going into your own world to great music, sometimes live. Ecstatic dance happens on weekends at the yoga barn also. If crafts are your thing, then it's well worth having a go at making your own silver ring or necklace, as Ubud is famous for silver making these days. We loved it and cannot recommend our friends at Paro Silver Making enough. Yeoman looked after us, and our finished results were just what we wanted.
Hi.
Hey! What's your name?
I'm Yaman.
Yeoman!
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Yaman.
It's so pretty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello. I'm Bali. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Shama. Ubud itself is quite busy, but nearby is the local Campervan Ridge Walk, which is an hour round-trip hike in nature. But obviously, outside of Ubud, there are more hikes and of course Bali's famous waterfalls, all of which can be reached by the many taxi companies in town or by a grab.
And just like that, the 4 weeks is over and our time in Ubud has come to an end. We have done yoga every single day we have been here. I've lost about 5 kilos of weight as well, which is amazing, but I didn't come here for that. We came here. If you haven't done yoga before every day, then please give it a try. In the West, we're so used to having like a weekly yoga lesson if we're fortunate enough, or 2 maybe a week. But when you do it every day, you really get to understand why yoga is so important for us. You build strength and you build flexibility, of course, but when you do it every single day, you get utter balance in your life, and it's unexplainable. You just have to experience it for yourself. We've done it a few times in our life now. We're very privileged to be able to do that. We do recommend anyone coming out here to do it. Ubud is the place to do it. It's the most unique place in the world, and do you know what? It's rained pretty much every single day since we've been out here, which is unusual because it's dry season, and even the locals find it unusual. But you can see the test of a place when it still hasn't changed anything for us. It's been the best time ever, the most productive time we've ever had abroad, on holiday, traveling or whatever, and I can't wait to integrate everything that we've learned out here back home. And one of the things that I wanted to end it on is that we've spoken about how brilliant this place is for the yoga and the food and the massages and how cheap it might be as well, but we've come to realize that the most important thing, the thing that actually draws all of these Westerners here to Ubud isn't the yoga or the climate, it's the people. Balinese people are just the most incredible people on the planet. They smile a lot, and we all smile when we see people and stuff, or we try to, but these guys, they smile and they mean it as well. They really, really hope that you're having a good day and that you're all right. They are the most kind and caring people on the planet. I really do believe that, and they are the reason why we'll be coming back, and I hope you do too. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up. That means the world to us. And subscribe, because we're going to go on a lot more adventures, probably similar to this maybe, who knows. And the most interesting part is going to be integrating all of this that we've learned and who we are now back into our lifestyles that we have led before, which should be dead interesting. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. We've got a plane to catch.
Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through